Okay guys, game 5 starts, and before we get into the gameplay and before we get into the question, can GenG actually get it back? I mean, they had a 2-0 lead, completely crushed Damwon in the first 2 games. I mean, crushed, right? Like GenG crushes team. And then Damwon Kia, they draft early, GenG drafts ultra disrespectful, just chilling for 2 games. Also Yuumi gets banned, and then it's just 2-2 now. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I expected a close series, but not like this. Not like this, man. GenG, you need to get your ass together, and I'm not playing the video because we're going to take a quick look at the draft here, and we don't care about pick order. Let's just see, can GenG actually like survive the first 15-20 minutes without having their gapped ass of fucking Grand Canyon? You know what I'm talking about, and I mean, Canyon is on the enemy team, and he again picks up the Kane, and it looks like we get a Syndra last pick. Syndra into Victor, that's going to be interesting. Going to allow Canyon for some really nice maneuvers, obviously. Then the Kane into the Sejuani. Sejuani, obviously, after the buffs that she received this year, is just really strong, especially with her base damage, but the mobility and the farming is still obviously in Kane's favor, so that's that. We don't want to go into too much detail. Obviously, the standard LCK trash matchup in Gnar versus Renekton. And then bot lane. I mean, these are like some like classic bot lanes that we see here. Lushnami versus Aphelios Lulu. I think last game Aphelios Lulu just absolutely crushed it. No, not the last one, the one before. So I mean, GenG, they have some early game options. They don't need to scale for 25 minutes, but I mean, let's just go into the game, man. Let's just... Oh my god, man. Damwon Kia, they already have everything they want, right? They have comfort. I mean, wasn't it ShowMaker who was like portrayed as Syndra in the in that one opening, in that one world song? Like Burn It Down, I think. Anyway, we expect Canyon to absolutely crush it in the jungle. We're 12 minutes already, so that's good for GenG, right? Not much action going on here. Who missed ult, but they still get the first blood onto Canyon, and with the kill going to Peanut, the jungle, disadvantage is a bit more equalized. Gets another gank here onto ShowMaker, who's just, he just falls down, and he didn't have flash, so I guess that was forced earlier, obviously. Peanut level 6, and Victor just, that's a world of pain for ShowMaker of Canyon. I mean, he doesn't even have transformation at 17 minutes, man. That's obviously, that's a tragedy. Bot lane also more even, top lane, I mean, how does, that's just not asked, man. That's just, top lane doesn't exist in these games. Don't care. But yeah, I mean, this is just a tragedy, man. It's does he have the evolution now? Doesn't look like it, right? I mean, the icons change, right? The icon on the map changes, I think. It doesn't really look like a demon or whatever either, so I mean, it's just a tragedy, man. If Canyon doesn't... Oh, sniper Peanut, but yeah, ShowMaker, look at the river, man. You don't... you can't step up there. Waves will come into you. Anyway, with this GenG at 20 minutes, they are even slightly ahead, so this is a disaster for Damwon Kia and their playstyle. So we expect GenG to actually win this game. Very nice. Nugri here, the crocodile. He goes in, flashes onto Lens. At least he trades 1-for-1. Dokdom also ults afterwards. Doesn't really connect with much, but this is going to be sole point. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 so far. Canyon finally got his transformation, so maybe that's something, but he's also very low. So it's going to be tough. Maybe he can heal off the jungle. Nope, no jungle camps in the vicinity to heal off. And ShowMaker, I mean, he gets the Gnar treatment. Gnar OP, let's go, solo bolo. And yeah, Gnar looks for his next victim. He doesn't have the ult, but oh my god, man. I mean, the Drake? What's with the Drake? Wait, what's with the Drake? Okay, so Canyon gets the Drake. He denies the soul point, but this should be Baron, right? Canyon, I mean, he has the smite. He might be able to do something after all. I mean, he just has to live, right? He just has to live and go to the objective. Okay, he smites and then goes for a Lens. Trades 1-for-1 with the enemy support. I mean, at least the Baron has been denied with this, and the gold lead is 4,000. I mean, it's not a disaster. A disaster is that, I mean, that Peanut is just absolutely shitting on kids. Sure, Chovy got a bunch of the kills, especially in that last team fight that they absolutely wiped, but Peanut's presence here in this game, man, absolutely destroying kids. And this is, I mean, this where did we saw this one again? I mean, wasn't it in the T1 RNG series? Or everyone mid, everyone top going for a kill, and then in the meantime the enemy team is destroying your mid lane inhibitor. Good times. Anyway, it doesn't look like they're going to stop. I mean, that's a bit risky. What's going on here? Showing that there's no vision. Anyway, that's no soul point at 29 minutes, so it got delayed a fair bit, so that's good for Damwon here, but I mean, it's not that they approaching fights are going to be incredibly easy. I mean, this Renekton is certainly incredibly strong, but yeah, Callum immediately dead, flashes, ults, just not enough. Yeah, it's wild. So, oh my god, Lucian is cool, and I mean, Ruler has hands. Two things that don't worry us. Peanut front checking here is a bit wild. Nuggery, oh my god, Doctor misses completely. Canyon in the flank, gets a 3-man knock-up! Maybe with this they can turn the fight, and the Baron is up as well. Chovy TP's in just to do absolutely nothing. I mean, ShowMaker has to force the Zonias, but should be just it. Doctor is going to heal afterwards, so he's not even burning down. And that's just massive turn of events for Damwon here. Oh my god, don't tell me they're actually going to get this. I mean, objective bounties are still a thing for the next couple of seconds. Battle pick, man. I mean, that's a 3-item fucking crocodile just gets obliterated by 1 item at that point. Sejuani, man. Such a great... Oh. Okay, Peanuts. That was a bit too greedy. And, I mean, that's Canyon in the backline. Doran also relatively low. I mean, it's just a 1-for-1, but the mid lane turret falls as well. I mean, every fight here at this point is decently good for GenG. I mean, taking time off the Baron, but with this game, the game is nearly dead even in gold. I mean, we can talk about the Drake advantage, maybe for Damwon here, but... Ooh, Canyon forced to ult into the enemy team. Wild Grove also baited out, and, I mean, it's a 4v5, so... Good for them, They get the turret. And now this is really important. If GenG actually gets this Drake, it's massive. And he steals it! Oh my god, Canyon! I mean, he gets the objective stolen from him in the earlier games, but now the smite is there when it matters. And Nagori also trades 1-for-1. Oh my god. Hey, wait, what happened there? ShowMaker also died. Canyon another time. Okay, this time it's not enough, but that would have been too much, man. That would have been too much. Anyway, GenG here, they're corralled. Damwon Kia pushing forward, but they can potentially... Oh, Doran whiffs. Ooh. But with still Canyon, I mean, he's just fighting them all. Let's see, man, this fight... Oh my god, if either team wins, this is just going to be incredibly dominant. I mean, with the timers of the objectives and the position of this fight here. Let's see, Battle Pick fighting Nagari on the side. Doctom goes forward, forces the Zonias. But that's the 1 kill, and that's another. Doctom just absolutely massive. 1-for-1 so far. Ruler's still alive. Oh my god, Ruler show! And in the end, it's the old reliable Ruler, just like the teachers back then, just absolutely crushing it. And that's what I meant with the position of this fight. It's in the minion wave, it's in the top side. They have everything available, they should be able to end this game. And oh my god, what a fucking nail biter this turned out to be. Damwon Kia, man, like... They were already on the back foot, they crawled in with good team fights, with picks, with Canyon smites just on point, and in the end it wasn't enough, but GenG, man, they bled like shit, man. Oh my god, in the end, yeah, and no response coming in, there's no much bullshit, and that's just it. GenG with a fucking 5-game, 3-2 series advance into the semifinals. What the hell did I just witness, man? This last game was a fucking banger, man. The earlier games were like kinda mid. Not gonna lie, they were pretty bad. I mean, we had some good fights, sure, but it was just one team crushing the other due to like stupid stuff, man. Like, okay, we let go of overpowered picks and we just draft for laning phase and then just try to team fight later on, or we just draft for only scaling and then get obliterated in 15 minutes. This one was an insane game. Just had a real blast, and I mean, man, old reliable Ruler came through. This last team fight was such a knife's edge. But I mentioned the danger, right? If GenG wins with Baron in this vicinity, that's just it. I don't think there was much insensitive for like Damwon to really force this fight as they did, right? They were the ones forcing it. GenG were the ones backing off into a corner. Maybe they were thinking, okay, with this positional advantage we can do something, but I wasn't sure if this positional advantage really was enough. But hey, I mean, in the end, it's gone. The game's over, and that's it. That's it. Wow. Anyway, we're going to see each other, my friends, with the DRX EDG series. I mean, I hope it's going to be a banger as well. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. So far, quarterfinals. I mean, we got some really nice games, and it's just going to get better, right? With more competitive, stronger teams approaching, semifinals going to be interesting. Till the next one then, my friends.